Okay, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of the New York Jets Madden 20 franchise mode. We are brought to you by VendettaSportsMedia.com. I am your host, Trey Dalbert. Like I said, we won the Super Bowl. I'm going to show you the offseason. That's going to be, I'm going to show you the offseason. That's going to be about it for this series. Numbers have not been the way that I've liked, so we'll show you the offseason, and that's about it. Weekly awards. This is from the Super Bowl. Got that. So our first move, we had to hit Rodney Hudson with the franchise tag. Had to keep him around. No brainer. And the tag is very cheap for a center, especially one like Hudson. So that was a no-brainer move. We had to do that. So that was the first move of the offseason. So right now, I'm going to show you some of the free agents here. Right now, we're over the cap. Not great. But this is the list of free agents that hit the market. Feel free to pause the screen if you need to. These are the free agents to start the offseason. Some good ones up here. Definitely some good ones. I have my eye on a couple guys. Couple targets. I see. I have a plan for what I'm going to do. Make sure to comment if you like my plan, disagree with my plan. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. So, we have to clear some cap space. We're over the cap. Changes need to be made. So I'm going to show you all of the trades. Trade number 1, we're going to take Snacks Harrison. We're going to take Marshall Yanda. Have to do it. 1, to create some cap space, and 2, to get a little bit younger. We need to get younger on this team. Quentin Nelson. Quietly, I guess I shouldn't say quietly. He's becoming one of the best guards in the NFL. We throw the Colts 2 really good players. We pick up Nelson, a 4th-round pick and a 7th-round pick. Helps us get younger, helps us clear some cap, pick up an extra draft pick. So that was necessary. It's not horrible for the Colts. It's kind of bad for the Colts, but Snacks and Yanda, I'm going to miss them a lot. But it was absolutely necessary trade. Trade number 2. We're going to take Quincy Enunwa, Melifonwu, who was picked up from the practice squad. I guess they automatically sign from the practice squad. We need a corner, and Greedy Williams was a great place to go. Young guy. Hopefully will progress. It doesn't look like he progressed too much in Cleveland, but young guy should progress. We're going to pick up a 2nd-round pick as well. And a 7th. Browns get Enunwa. No 7th. Browns get Enunwa, who is great for us all year. We pick up a corner who we desperately need. And a 2nd-round draft pick. Trade number 3. We're going to go over to Tampa Bay. We just gave away our tight end, so we need a tight end. Except we're going to pick up O.J. Howard, and he does a couple of things for us. I think he's a much more polished blocker. So as great as our run game was, I think our run game can be better. We're going to pick up Chris Godwin here, who I love. He's been awesome for me in fantasy. And we lost Snacks, so Vita Vea is a very logical replacement. So we're going to pick up all 3 of those guys. What we're going to do here is throw in that 2nd-round pick that Cleveland just gave us. We're going to throw in Darryl Roberts, and we're going to throw in Nate Shepard. This is a huge win for us. Huge win. So we will take this trade all day. Gives us great depth, automatic tight end replacement, good wide receiver, defensive tackle replacement. We have more depth. We're not as top heavy. I'd prefer to be top heavy, But another necessary trade that we made. This time, we're going to go to the idiot Redskins, and they just don't know what they're doing here. We're going to throw in Marcus May, and we're going to throw in 2 scrub receivers, and we're going to get the second pick in the draft. And I know, hey, it's not super realistic. The Redskins are stupid. I don't feel bad about ripping them off. That's the way it's going to be. We lose our starting free safety, but we pick up the second pick in the draft, and that is huge for us. Now we're going to go back to Washington. We're going to pick up Brandon Scherf, who is one of the best right guards. So our guard tandem will be Quentin Nelson, Brandon Scherf. What we're going to do here is Laken Tomlinson no longer has a home because Quentin Nelson starts. Well, I should say Scherf is a big-time upgrade over Tomlinson. So that is absolutely necessary. We're going to take Tease Tabor, again, another guy that just signed from the practice squad, and we'll give him the 5th round pick back. And one last thing here, we'll add it into the trade. Pierce Baker. And that trade goes through. So we upgrade guard. We throw him a low-rated corner, a 5th round pick. Basically, Tomlinson and a 5th round pick to upgrade guard. I feel like that is a great trade for us. A fantastic trade for us. So right now, we're going to go to Carolina for the next trade. What we're going to do here is pick up the Panthers' 1st round pick. We're going to also add in Dennis Daly, who he just makes the trade work. He's free, so you'll see. Our guy, this is a sad one. Our beloved Chandler Jones gotta go, unfortunately. He costs too much money. He's great for us all year, but somehow he regressed. I don't get it. That's just Madden, I guess, so we have to get rid of him. It's sad. I don't want to, but we have to clear the cap. Carolina loves him, and this goes through, so we pick up a 1st round pick for Chandler Jones. So we do get good value. I didn't want to trade him, but we had to in order to clear some cap. So we're going to do this trade here next. Will Fuller is now going to go because we picked up Chris Godwin. Godwin's a little bit cheaper. Fuller's on the 5th-year option. $10 million. We're going to get a 1st round pick, a 3rd round pick, and a 6th round pick. That goes through. So we get a lot of draft ammo from the Saints. Next year's 1st round pick, I should say. And the reason why I did this is because the Saints quarterback, you'll see. You'll see. But we're going to make one more trade. We're going to go to Philadelphia. They're having cap issues. They're over the cap too. So we're going to pick up some cheap depth that they have. My guy, Chad Bauman / Dallas Goedert. We're going to pick him up as our number 2 tight end. I love running sets with the tight end. I was really unable to do it this year. Josh Sweat, pass rusher that I like. We lost some pass rushers, so he's going to hopefully factor into the mix. Sharif Miller. So we're going to pick up 3 guys from Philadelphia. We're going to throw them some draft capital, and that gets it done. Obviously, Goddard's probably worth more than a 4. But we were able to pick him up for that. And I'm going to show you why I made that trade with the Saints. Because this year, the Saints were good. But heading into next year, they need a quarterback. And right now, the one on the roster is JT Barrett. JT Barrett's the only one on their roster. So I feel like there's a chance they stink next year. That would be a wise pick to invest in. Right now, I'll show you the roster. This is the roster heading into free agency. Good roster. Made some changes. Took a little bit of a step back, but we got younger. The defense needs some work. We lost some corners. We lost Mark Barron. We lost our 2 pass rushers. We lost Mo Wilkerson. So the defense really took a hit. But the offense looks great. So now we do have some money for free agency. What we're going to do here. Offer number 1. We're going to try to re-sign Jalen Mills. And the reason why I don't hand out signing bonuses is because, 1, I can trade them at any time without taking a cap hit. 2, I can cut them at any time without taking a cap hit. So I'm not going to hand out signing bonuses to any kind of depth guy. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Noah Spence could be a starting pass rusher for us, as sad as that sounds. This is the big fish that we want. Miles Jack. This is the guy we really want. This is where our chips are going in the middle of the table for. Miles Jack, and I'll hand a signing bonus out to him because I don't plan on moving him at all. He's going to be our starting middle linebacker next to C.J. Mosley, and it's going to be perfect. And also what we're going to do, we're going to try. I don't know how many of these guys will accept, but we'll see. Reggie Ragland, we're going to try to sign him as well. Again, I don't know how many of these guys will sign. I haven't done a Madden offseason in forever. But I'm not handing out signing bonuses. And the ones that don't take it, I don't really care. But the ones that do take it, we'll have a nice little contract for ourselves. One that we can move at any time. Malik Collins, we're going to try to get him. Emmanuel Ogbah, he would be good for our defensive line. We're going to lose Mo Wilkerson. Depth guy for the defensive line. We'll see if we can sign him. Keep it moving. Right tackle. We don't have a ton more money to play with. So we're going to try to re-sign Vaitai. Make the offer. All right. That is pretty much going to do it for the offers. I'll show you guys the free agents again here. Just so you have an idea. Again, feel free to comment. Who did you sign for your franchise? Who do you think I should have signed? What do you think of the decisions that I made? Again, I don't know at this point who I will get, but I'm not in the business of handing out signing bonuses for depth guys. I don't do it. I don't believe in it. We advance. See what we got here, and it goes about as good as expected. Better than expected. Noah Spence takes the deal. Jalen Mills, welcome on back. Miles Jack, hell to the yes. Emmanuel Ogbah, hell yeah. So I believe we signed pretty much everybody except for Ragland, Collins, and Vaitai. And it looks like we're not going to get Collins because the Raiders have a much better bid. But Ragland and Vaitai have no other bids. So that is a great sign. If we add Reggie Ragland, and he's our third middle linebacker, that will be fantastic. I'm going to show you some of the other things around the league. Some of the other free agents that got offers. Looks like if you see the team, they probably signed already, it looks like. Most of them signed already, so I'm an idiot. It says league signings. That's what it is. League signings. So there are the signings from the other teams around the league. So we're going to advance this a little bit. We're going to try to reel in Trey Waynes. We need corners. 78 overall. Not the greatest, but he had his moments in Minnesota. would be a nice little pickup for us. All right. We'll see if we can get him. And Vitae accepts, Collins rejects, and Ragland accepts. So we do reel in pretty much everyone we wanted except Malik Collins, which is absolutely huge. Jamal Adams, 5th-year option. That one, no-brainer decision. No-brainer decision. And another one comes up, O.J. Howard. We're absolutely going to pick that one up too. The tight end 5th-year option's not as high. So that one, again, no-brainer. We'll pick that up as well. Things are going well. Things are going well here. Our team's up to an 86 before the draft. That's very promising. Again, my goal was to get higher than an 87. We're on the path. Miles Jack looks really, really good in the middle of that defense, boy. Woo! Miles Jack looks really good in the middle of that defense. I'm going to show you what the new guys look like. Vitae. There's Emmanuel Agba. Let's see what he looks like in the green. Nice. He looks nice in that uniform. We got a lot of defensive ends now. Got good depth. Miles Jack, looking good, my man. Looking real good. Reggie Ragland, looking good. So those are the new guys in the uniforms. Noah Spence, like the gloves, my friend. Like the gloves. All right. So again, we advance, and Trey Waynes accepts. So we're looking good. We still need some work. This is the roster heading into the draft. I like our additions. We really have strong depth. Here's Trey Waynes. Not his actual face, but an important addition. We had needed corners. So that is how we're looking heading into the draft. We need some tackles. We need corners. We need pass rushers. So I'm excited to see what we can do. We have a good stable. We have a good number of picks. So I'm excited. Here are some of the free agents. Here are the actual signings. I love the offseason. The offseason is really, really fun. Drew Brees looks like he went to the Giants. That should be interesting. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, I will show you the NFL draft. That should be fun. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.